We got a gameplay on the new free pink diamond Allan in NBA 2K23 Myteam. He's going to be the first takeover reward for Season 3 in NBA 2K23 Myteam. Looking at his card here, he's a 95 overall shooting guard small forward. He is 6'6", which is a pretty decent height for that shooting guard position. Looking at his stats, he's got a 93 mid-range, 94 3-ball, so definitely going to be a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. Driving to the basket, only going to be a 75, so he's not going to be the best at going to the rim. He does have a 90 ball handle, which is going to be really good for your shooting guard. And then on the defensive end, he's going to be a solid shooting guard defensively, 72 block, 84 steal, 88 perimeter, with also having an 82 interior defense. Speed wise, he's got 88 speed, 88 acceleration with an 85 speed with ball, so you might want to make him a little bit faster if you are going to give him some shoe upgrades. I'd probably recommend upgrading his speed and his speed with ball. But looking at his Hall of Fame badges, he does have 7 of them, including amped, blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, slippery off ball, and volume shooter. So some pretty good shooting Hoff badges, especially for your shooting guard. And then he also does have 21 gold badges, including Agent 3, Claymore, Comeback Kid, Green Machine, Guard Up, Limitless Range, Space Crater, Bailout, Handles for Days, Kuiper Drive, Quick First Step. So he's got some really good overall badges, and I think this Allan card actually looks to be a pretty decent shooting guard as well. But now let's hop into freestyle and test out his jump shot and animations. Looking at Allan here in freestyle, the first thing I want to test out is going to be the movement of the card and kind of see how he feels. And I will say his movement doesn't feel to be the greatest. He seems a little bit slow with the ball in his hands, but not going to be that bad. So for your shooting guard, going to be pretty decent movement. Looking at the jump shot, that's probably going to be the best thing about this card. I'm not sure if it's on quick timing or if it's just on normal, but yeah, this jump shot is super money. So that's a great jump shot for your shooting guard. Going to be able to knock it down very consistently, you know, off the catch and shoot, but it's also going to be pretty solid off the dribble. Doesn't have the normal leaner, which is a little bit of a letdown for your shooting guard, but really not that bad of a leaner. I do want to test out the backwards leaner, the left leaner. Okay, so the left leaner isn't the best, but the right leaner actually isn't that bad. I feel like you can knock that down pretty consistently. So overall, guys, I mean, I think he's going to be amazing offensive shooting guard. I really want to see what he can do on the defensive end if he can hold his own at that shooting guard spot. But overall, looks to be a very good shooting guard. Now let's go green 1 more 3, and let's get on to the pink diamond Allan gameplay. Into the clutch time online game here with the pink diamond Allan. My opponent does have a pretty decent team. He's got guys like Richard Jefferson and Rudy Gay, as we're going to find Allan at that top of the key, and we are able to knock down our first 3-pointer of the game, starting it off right with my man Allan as we get an achievement unlocked. Green light. Okay, we'll take that, I guess. But yeah, come on, gotta play some good defense here with Allan gotta watch that pass back outside. Richard Jefferson doesn't have the best of jump shots, and we're gonna play good defense, getting that block on RJ, and we're able to force up. What the hell? What the hell was that, man? We play some really good defense there with Allan getting that block on Richard Jefferson, but he's gonna get that crazy layup to go with Allen Iverson. But trying to find Allan at the top of the key once again, and man, that jump shot, I gotta be able to knock that down. The jump shot does feel really good, though. I will say I gotta be able to green that, but the jump shot does feel really nice, feels super smooth and very easy to green, as well as my opponent able to grab that rebound and get the putback with Zubac. But overall, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this pink diamond Allan card? Are you guys going to be grinding for him the long way, you know, having to do all of those agendas, or are you guys just going to hope for him out of the vault? But I will say, man, that jump shot is actually pretty decent. I do want to quickly talk about the takeover grind, and I do feel like it's a little bit too long, maybe even a lot too long. Like, it's just way too much of a grind for the Friday takeovers. I think the Tuesday takeovers are a perfect length of time. I think the cards could definitely be a lot better, but I will say the Friday ones, the fact that you have to play like 135 games and it takes over like 30 hours to do, I just feel like is way too much for these pink diamond cards. Obviously, it's really cool that we're getting these free cards, but I will say the grinds are just way too long in my opinion. Let me know what you guys also think about that in the comment section down below. I'm assuming most of you guys would want the takeover grinds to be a lot easier on Fridays. I think they should be at least split in half, so it's about half the time to do, maybe 14 to 15 hours. I feel like would make it a lot easier. So yeah, Allan I don't think is necessarily going to be worth grinding for all the games. I mean, I guess we'll find out in this gameplay, right? Like, he is hooping right now. He is playing really well, but is he worth, you know, 24 to 30 hours of gameplay? I probably would say no, as we're going to try to hit him with the little leaner there. And man, he is such a good 3-hunter, though. I will say this card is way better than I thought it'd be. Tipping another pass, like, he's playing great defense. He's already got a block and a steal as well. Like, he's playing much better on the defensive end and offensive end than I thought he would. So I am pretty, you know, hype about the card. I do think he's a really good shooting guard, but is he going to be worth that amount of grind? I just don't think so. But let me know what you guys think about the card in the comment section down below. Do you guys think he's a top 10 shooting guard? I don't think he's going to be anywhere near the top 5, but I would say you can make a real argument for him being a top 10 shooting guard, which is actually going to be not that bad, because right now, man, he is sparking it right now. Like, I want to get that takeover activated, trying to knock down this little backwards fade. Can we knock it down? And we're unable to get that to go. But slightly early there, kind of got to get used to his leaner. Like I said, doesn't have the normal leaner, so not going to be the best there, but playing some really good defense so far, trying to clamp up on this Richard Jefferson. Got to get a hand up on Rudy Gay, trying to play some help defense. We are here, got to get back to the corner, and that's great overall defense, man. Just forcing a shot clock violation. Great defense there from Allan Houston and the squad. But let's try to get him going here on the offensive end. I think he's going to be really good at setting the screens, as my opponent is flopping for some reason. But yeah, I think he's going to be really good at setting the screens and kind of hitting him on the pick and roll and in the pick and pop as well. I don't think he's necessarily going to be the best with the ball in his hands, but he can take people off the dribble and he can still knock it down, man. Look at Allan Houston able to knock down another three-pointer. Like, I'm very surprised with how good of a jump shot he actually has. I knew it was going to be a good jump shot. I've heard really good things about this card, but man, that jump shot is actually super money. So if you guys are able to get this card out of the vault, or maybe from a wheel spin from playing clutch time, something like that, if you guys are able to get this card from basically RNG and get him for free, like super fast, I mean, he's definitely a usable shooting guard that I feel like a lot of people could use in their lineups, as we're trying to find him at that top of the key, last second shot, and we're able to knock down that fading mid-range. He's got 14 points, 1 steal, and 1 block, as well as we're almost able to get that steal there on Allen Iverson. He seems to be an offensive beast. Obviously, defensively, not going to be anything too crazy, you know, 72 block, about mid-average defense. So I will say he's going to be a kind of a mid to below average defender, maybe actually a little bit above average defense, being the fact that I'm pretty sure he's 6'7". No, he's 6'6", right? So he's going to be, yeah, I'd say about an average defender for the shooting guard position. Not going to be bad, but I wouldn't say he's going to be great, as my opponent takes some crazy mid-range or crazy three-point step back with Rudy Gay. We are running in transition. Does he have that 4-point range in him? Does he have that 4-point range in him? And yes, he does. I'm pretty sure he has like some really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. I don't remember which ones I read off. I think it was like catch and shoot, dead eye, maybe like Claymore as well, but he's got some really good shooting badges as we're trying to find him once again. Can we get another 4-pointer back to back? And we are going to be slightly early on that one. Got to hustle back on defense. Can we get the steal? Russ is going to tip that, and we are running in transition. Got to find Allan Houston at that 4-point line. Can we create some space? Houston, pull up from way downtown, and we're going to knock down this 16% contested from literally Narnia. We are just pulling that from anywhere. No way. Allan Houston pulling his face. Allan Houston. Man, I thought if I could green that, that would have been crazy, man. Allan Houston going for another steal. He is playing such good defense right now, tipping every single pass. Gotta watch that Rudy Gay, who we all know is a great small forward, and he's gonna step out of bounds. Allan Houston is playing so well on the offensive end. He is an absolute sharpshooter, as he does have that sharpshooting takeover badge, man. Like that card, like this card right here, he can literally shoot the lights out. We have an easy dunk with Russ, but we're trying to find Allan Houston at the top of the key. Can we create some space? Trying to get a little bit of space. Going to find Joel Embiid on the inside. Didn't really get a 3-point opportunity there. Good defense from my opponent, but I think you guys were able to see in this clutch time game, man, like he's an absolute hooper, a great offensive shooting guard. He put up 22 points, and I'm pretty sure like 1 steal and 1 block as well. And defensively, I'm actually pretty surprised. Like, he's not a bad defender. I can tell that he's going to be able to play some pretty good defense and definitely hold his own at that shooting guard spot. Is he an amazing defender, you know, like a lockdown like Jimmy Butler? Obviously not, but I feel like he'll be able to hold this down on the defensive end, being able to play some pretty good defense, forcing up some bad shots, and being able to stay in front of his defenders. My opponent, he's able to knock down a 4 there at the end of the game with Allen Iverson. But let's go quickly check out the box score, see how he did play. So he had 22 points, 2 steals, 1 block, and he shot really good from the field, 3-point line and 4-point line as well. So overall, guys, I mean, a great offensive showing, and he did play some good defense as well. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this card, and let me know if you guys are going to be grinding for him in the comment section down below. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.